Tonight at 5, two of the men accused of killing Ahmaud Arbery are asking that the press not be allowed in the courtroom during jury selection. The attorney for Travis and Greg McMichael, father and son, filed new court documents this week. Also requested the evidence regarding facts that both of them had guns when they were arrested be excluded from the trial. Both the McMichaels and a third man, William Rodney Bryan, are charged in the death of Arbery. He was shot and killed while running through a Brunswick, Georgia neighborhood in August of 2020.